Hello guys. Hello, can you hear me? Can you guys? I hope so, because if yes, welcome to the third week of the AQZ Blitz series season 1. Week 3. So, if you're being super interested for what is happening right now, I am also super interested as well. Right now we got 94 players that joined in, so if you have someone that wants to join in, just check out everything, because you could be able to join in as well. So yeah, I hope you're doing well, guys, because for me it's like everything is like super duper awesome. Oh, hold on. I still need to do some stuff so that people actually can join this stream. Still space for it. Oh, hold on. Still space for it. Still possible to join in. Yes. Alright. Okay, I think I've got everything. Hello, Borgalos. Hello, nice to meet you. I'm so sorry. I'm still like totally in the German way. Nice that you're being here. Super amazing to see you. I'm just like start to releasing that actually the tournament started, so I hope you will be totally into that, because if not, it's like super hard. Hold on, I need to just like quickly announce it everywhere, guys. We still got like 9 minutes left. I'm super excited for today, because it's already like the third week and already like so many well-known faces as well. Some newer players already joined in. Don't get absolutely confused by my mess, because actually like half of my flat is going to be renovated, because we got like a big water damage inside the flat, and now it's getting renovated. So until the end of week it will look like that, because it will take some time to fix it. Basically it's something that actually would be like longer, but I'm also like super down to see what's happened. So yeah. And also with that, we still got like 8 minutes left, so I think maybe like the best thing to do actually is just like to watch like some 39 cards results about the last upcoming weeks, because it was like super interesting what actually happened like for the weeks, like in general, and we can actually start to comparing that. And King River Red, thank you so much for your follow. Nice that you're being here. So maybe I go just like quickly to that. Let's forget about this. So as you can see, for week 1 we still got like AQZ Runefolk that won like with Flower and back, right? And I'm in the tourney. Yeah, that's super amazing, bro. That's super amazing. And actually Runefolk were returning back with Raru, as he told me that he would like to play it. I'm still like not so happy about the fact, but like in general what we could like say about the tournament is like the amount like of factions, and also hi, it's the Raru tourney, right? Yeah, it's the Raru tourney. You're totally correct in that fact. No, but actually as we can see, you were actually the only Raru. Last week it was also like that. I think what like the biggest difference between like week 1 and week 2 already were like more people would be totally prepared for like the fact of, hey, I have like way of less time. The problem that we actually figured out is that BGA is like, it's like totally broken when it comes to like being fair with time, because we had so many rounds that goes up where everyone got like 4 minutes in overtime. So I hope this will get fixed as well at some point. So we got 98 players, so maybe if you watching and you're being like, hey, I want to participate, join in. It's like for today, it's like 5 rounds. Best of run as always. The 5 rounds was like because the Blitz series, beside the fact that it's like going to be like less time, was also just like created for me because I wanted to have like a tournament in a European time zone that basically don't need to take long to play. And after I figure it out that it's like actually with 6 rounds 30 minutes less. And so I was like, okay, that's like super sad because there are still like people that say like, hey, I want to play like at least once a week in an online tournament, but it's like super hard still to join in because like about the times and about the hours, how long it is. So with 5 rounds, if I did the math correct, we only should be here for around an hour and 30 minutes if I'm not talking longer. Yes, so I'm super interesting for that. So I think the still thing that I've also realized is that, and maybe you can see that, so maybe you can see like a difference between the 5 rounds here and the 5 rounds here. I mean, beside the fact there are like more of them, maybe you can figure it out. Yeah, you're correct, guys. So basically, after one Afanas, actually some more Afanas showed up to be in the list. I also felt like always that like Izmir especially is just like a deck that still could easily coming to be like a top deck also for a Blitz series as well. It's just like the fact that people need to, and Acre, thank you so much for the follow, that like in general the that like Izmir was like being like a slow deck, just need to play a little bit of like a little bit faster. That's it basically. I remember when someone said like, hey, it's totally unfair, it's like a deck that needs more time to play, but then I'm like, okay, but it's not how it works, right? So we still got 4 minutes left. Many questions. So some questions going to the chat. So as you can see, I'm casting alone. I'm also, if you ask who is the paandyandy from the Blitz series and Board Games Arena that is chatting, that is also me. So if you're seeing like, oh, this guy is not talking, it's not like because it's like a lag. I mean, you still could like basically you can still like reload, so like more ads that pulling me off 2 cents or something. No, but actually it's more like about that if you're seeing like, oh, he's not talking, then I'm usually answering a question. And Bean Toad Singer Singerish, thank you so much for your follow. That's the only thing I need to say. I hope I did like the correct pronouncement for your name. So basically we still got like 3 minutes left, and I hope that more and more players will join in. Right now we are like 104 player, and Aurbizuka 30, thank you so much for the follow and also joining the stream in as well. So my hopes or guess like for the 3rd week would be like, I want to see actually like an undefeated Afanas, and I feel like this could be like totally possible. The still thing that I was actually like super irritated is that like Axiom on the last week did like, actually to be honest, really good, or at least like Stefanos Davros, but for the upcoming week it was still like the fact that like no one showed in as well. The best thing is again that Irin actually showed in this fast place tournament, but I think it's also like super cool for the fan to come in there, just like playing, just like participating. And so with that, it's still like 2 minutes left. Let's see if someone else being able to join in. And Agent Potato, just like the planner today. I mean, Waru is actually just like a legit deck, right? As I need to say, because with Waru, it's actually quite possible that you basically can wait until your opponent run out of time, and also the most important thing, Runefolk is actually really fast with his Waru. So it's like let's see. I mean, you can only qualify once, you know, Rune, so you can only qualify 1 time in a row, so So if you run out of time, you lose. And basically it's like that. And hello X-Out. Oh, I mean, hey, I didn't know we got the X-Outs here. Hello. I saw your celebration. Sadly was not able to cast because I went too late into going to back home. I mean, it was like not that bad because I was like on holidays in Prague. Maybe I can show you some pictures or videos as well because it was a super time. And yeah, so if you run out of time, you have like a chance to use like expel or kickroad a player, like this red thing over you, right? And then so you're possible to kick him out earlier, and that's all about it basically. So sadly, you're not just like automatically lose. BGA cannot do it, or you as a player can say it's like that. I also don't have like any settings on Board Games Arena for that. So yeah, it's sadly like that. It was cool that Nevenka made it to the final. It was nice to see. Yeah, I actually watched some games during my way back home, but it was like, oh, I cannot tell you guys. It's like also so super hot in your place where you live. I mean, right now it's like actually pretty decent in Dresden, but like on Monday and on Sunday, it was like it was like totally different. It was like super crazy. And thank you so much for the follow. And talking about follow, we can already start to follow the first round. So 107 players participating, a little bit less like last week, but I think also maybe like most players being able to figuring out if it's like worth to join in and then to play me as a tournament organizer. And the first game that we want to watch will be Chill Rise and Lynchburn. Lynchburn, also aka Björn, aka the man behind Man of Games, as you can see, is the official sponsor for the AQZ Blitz series and also for the AQZ Championship series as well, aka for all tournaments that I will running for Altered. And Chili is not only a member of our team, but also one of the guys behind the Hero's Guide to Escada, one of the like coolest podcast overall. This game is still loading. That is like super good. And so it's like super interesting to see in. We don't have like so much time to join in. I hope everything worked out for the arena, and it's actually not, because some stuff still got not loaded. So now we're seeing everything. We should see everything, I guess. I can also make it a little bit bigger. I'm so sorry. I need to like adjust this like every week because something is like resetting. That's like super not cool. And now we also have the timer as well, so right now we're going to be in. As you can see, it would be a Sigisma against Kocho. I would say one of more like the classical matches that we're going to see, right? Also both players being well known for the dedicated hero. So Lynchburn is actually a super chill warrior that's being super well known in the NUC series, being one of the first enjoyer and also continue to enjoy the series as well. And Chili also always a guy who's always playing Sigisma, so I'm super excited for that. How to see how's income, because both of them know that deck. As you can see, it was a 1-by-1 trade-off, but also maybe just like cause the first round actually basically going to be for Kocho here as well. And I actually, hold on guys, so it's still like, I'm so sorry for that, but some things are still like, it's like always completely different. I'm so sorry for that. I'm so sorry for that. And someone subbed me, Trapstar. Hey, thank you so much for your sub. It's always nice to see. I'm sometimes forgetting that I'm like this partner stuff. But super cool to see. And also as well, it's like super cool to see. So as we can see, it's still going off to be a trade-off. And we see Sigisma actually with a Messic Tat, and I think most of the time was super being used by actually Goring, that I also started and try out to play as well yesterday. But in general, I would say it's like a pretty good and decent card for Sigisma, because being able to do it directly. And also that, I think like the downside is it's only just like a 1-1 that's going to be there. And Tanky, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? And also with that, it's like still at the end. I mean, the best thing is like that you're getting like a 1/1, and if you start to do it like with some several cards, it's going to be good as well. The Massacre will going to be returned in the hand because of the intimidation that will be played by Pure. And so it would be just like play it out again, so tons of boost, but still like right now Man of Games would possibly be able to just like progress with that. I mean, we still got to see like the Oldest Trooper, in that case here being in the reserve, and could be also to be played out, and then it would be again just like a trade-off. But it also could be just like simply the chance that actually Björn can start to play out the Mighty Chin, being able to progress again on the Hero Expedition, decides to do it actually, I'm sorry, to do it on the companion side, and with that actually Chili could either just like pass, maybe there's like no any chance to do something like that, and also with that it would be a pass by, so Chili didn't need to use like any resources, what is like generally like really good. And so it's like super amazing to see that. I think it's still like a super cool fact, like with Versus from Maze got it to be released at a certain point, that actually Coach will be able to being like, hey, I'm being super able to just like also being as well down on resources. It was like kinda laggy during set 1 back in the days basically, but now it's like totally different. So yes, with that, so I just checked out the questions that's going to be asked. Don't be mad that I am. Oh, and actually, yeah, that's the thing that I. It's going to smelt away. Oh my goodness, this is like one of the cooler things. I'm at Massacre that you can basically play the monolith, and then your tokens will become out boosted. I think like most of the time that I would say Massacre is like kind of new to play. It's just like the pure fact that you need to activate like this, but I mean it's still like okay for Ziggy, because you start to getting the tokens, to start to getting them boosted, and need to play like less resources, and with that we will see the mana ribbon coming out, and so it's also just like an increased mana for Sigismar, what is also actually pretty good, because with 8 mana almost Ziggy could just like stop to do like manaing anything from now on, and just like continue to stay on that. We still see the double progression, and with that the Browse Pathfinder that just like simply sabotage. Hello beautiful people, and hello Keelan guy. Nice that you're joining here in as well. I thought the Regierung said no. I'm sorry guys, I need to eat as fast as the tournament is going on. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Tasty like always. So, as you can see, and going back to the side, is that actually both of them being on the same, so still the Massacre will be going to activate it. I actually always being considerate about the common against the rare version, because I feel like the common version would be like totally fit in for Sigismar, but at the cost of 4, just like being German or Mountie for just say hi. Oh, that is like super amazing. So you can say hi back. So we can see there right now that it's just like being to be able to going to that, but with the start of Kocho actually being able to send out the Buddha to the companion side, and also being able to play both the Browse Pathfinder and the Vanguard basically from the reserve. It's like a super amazing case right now. I still don't know like the deck list, but I feel like if Chili right now would play like a charge at some reason, this would be like totally crazy. And we see the Fire Rabbit gaining fleeting, and the next card that will be played in the afternoon costs 1 less, and when it leaves the expedition zone with fleeting is drawing a card. And as you can see, the monolith will be going to be played out again, and this is actually not so bad from Chile, because right now it seems like if Lynchburn aka Coacher would be able to just like progress forward for this turn, or just like to double progress, Chili could potentially pass. Getting 2 tokens out, a strong lineup for that, and also being able to do it like twice, so being able to just like getting an easily comeback, if not Lynchburn actually could like have any removal again for one of those landmarks. So this is like a potentially chance of just like doing it. But as we can see, the Autostrooper will be played out. Also, it's like a super crazy Autostrooper right now going to be played. And also, Chili will now decided to actually doing it. And yeah, it's like a super sick match pairing. I saw it and I was directly, yeah, I need to watch that. I need to watch this game. So this was like the first thing where I was like, yes, go in, watch it. So yeah, with that it's going to be a pass by, and also right now Chili could potentially just like passing because there's like no, and it's actually going to play out. Oh, that's good. Being able to double progress, and with that there are like 2 things right now that actually Chili can do. It's basically playing out their own cards from the reserve like easily, right? But it's also just like the fact that actually Chili could be potentially just like right out for the upcoming turn. Sees that actually Kojo needs to play at least 2 cards, because right now the mass attack will not do anything. But it's also just like the fact that I now think or believe strongly that actually Kojo don't need to mana anything, because with 8 mana and with the 2+1 and actually still deciding to mana. So I guess, like, here's my guess. My guess is another monolith is here. There's another monolith. I'm not joking. It's another monolith. Yeah, it is, guys. Believe me. Another monolith and then double or nothing. So play it out, Chili. play it out. Show it. Yeah, okay, of course. Like first of all, the Autostrooper, right? Like. And as answering for that, we're actually seeing the Burst Tracer will be played down. This is like super crazy right now, and also super nice to see. But I think, yeah, with the Foundry mechanic being able to be placed down there. Oh, it's actually for the companion side. So I mean, still the Power Vanguard could be played out on the hero side, giving or letting the Paralysis Tracer lose fleeting, and afterwards just like boosting it out. I mean, it's still like good enough for that, but it's also just like, okay, how it could be like ending, right? So also for that, it's just like or like how we can do that. How can I explain? So right now it's like super hard, and with 4 mana, but actually it was the charge. Hey, at least I guess the charge, right? And I think the charge will not be enough, because the Paralysis Pathfinder will go, oh no, it's actually enough. It's just like enough by 1 stat. That is crazy, and both of them almost run out of time. But this is like super fair and super okay. That's like totally crazy. So congrats to Chili. I actually didn't realize the the charge. I still think charge is like totally okay. It's like totally fine. And with that, we can jump to the next round. Got my first round because show up. Yeah, King Riverhead. I mean, win is a win, right? So 4 more, and you're getting the invite for the final series. So, I mean, it's like okay. So as we can also going to the next game. I mean, so like in general, it's like a super amazing game, and I feel like Sigisma still like a super strong deck to play. I mean, it's like not that strong that like on set 2 or set 1, and also got like somehow replaced a little bit, but it's still like a super interesting match. And every time I click on a table, it's already finished. So I'm so sorry, guys, that it needs like actually that long. We can go to table 35 because there are like 2 new players, Amo and ACV. And oh, this seems super interesting. It's actually a Gorang again, a t-shirt, and it's one of those I play Hydroquina and winning the game t-shirt. It's actually crazy because here you can see like the meta tag again, and that's why I say that wait, I'm sorry. Didn't go into the game as always. But it's like super interesting to watch because with that actually, as you can see, you're already getting like the tokens and also starting to boost them as well. So it's like kind of a little bit like a beta for like growing, like a beta. It's still like good playable, but you need to have like several resources to activate it like more cooler for Ziggy. Because yeah, tokens are like super cool, but it's like in general the effect run with Nevenka. Oh, that's crazy, Elia. It's like super. Congrats for that. GG for that, man. That's nice to hear that Nevenka won against the Fanas, because I don't like a Fanas anymore. I mean, I play him for myself too, but a totally different deck. And talking about difference, as you can see right now, the Alorera is going to be like super strong, and it seems actually pretty hot right now for Gorang. Even like with all tokens that going to be placed. Fans, yeah, it's like Arfana City Sister strikes again. You're totally right. You're totally right with that. But talking about the little sisters, what I see is like that the little recruit's going to be big and strong here, with the field reinforcements and still being up to 5 mana. But actually, to be honest in that point, it's just like the fact that if there is like not anything for like the Hydroquina, then it's like super hard to face against this teacher, because I would say even without that, it's like not possible to do anything. I mean, with the conscription it seems different now. I mean, I should start to watch the things first off again. But it's also just like the fact that the mana rebank actually could be played out potentially, and just like make sure that something else is going to get removed in this point. But I'm not sure if this would be the case. And we can see, oh, this is super hard. This is like actually super hard. So yes, just like some questions that coming around in the chat, and I'm trying to answer them. And with that, as we can see, the hero side, we're going to be progressing. I mean, it was a block still after all, but I would say just like we're seeing like the whole reserve in that case. It's like still super good position for Tisha right now. I mean, also just like in the fact, because the Hydroquina just like sitting here, you need to pay actually 1, 2, 3. You already need to pay 5 extra costs just like to remove the Hydroquina. So if I'm honest, it's not looking good for Gorang right now. It's like beyond looking good. It's like beyond not looking good. But it's like okay, but I mean, hey, those Hydroquina deck lists, like super cool. But also again, there is like a certain point that you need to do, because if you're not doing it, then it's getting out of hand. And I mean, okay, there's like a second one. Okay, that's it. That's like GG. ACF, just pass. Don't want to break your hopes. I mean, if there are right now 2 easy talks that's just like blocking it, and we see here a sneaky Gorang hostage list, this would be like a totally different story. But right now, I believe that actually this is like going into the favor of like the Tisha right now. So congrats for that, but still cool to see actually Gorang in action. I think also with that, we should be actually, yeah, going to round 2. And it's super amazing because I feel the tournament quite faster as before. And oh no, it's still like 1 round going on. oh no, it's like those overtime players. But it's actually PCT Sylvan and Alex Kidd, also two well-known players. And also somehow I'm still confused about this right timer, but I think there's anything but actually here we go, here's the pass, so Afanas is taking the win. So congrats and GG for that. And with that I guess we will go to round 2 with that. And for those who joined in and just like asking themselves what is this stream and tournament all about, you watching right now the AQZ Blitz series season 1 week 3 sponsored by Man of Games with me, paandyandy, the tournament organizer for the tournament. And also there's still a game, oh no, there's still 2 games running. But beside that, if you ask yourself and you came from the chat and you're saying like, who is this AQZ paandyandy? It's me as well. So we're going directly into table 25, I would say, because with that we're seeing actually Runefog and Popiet are playing. And Runefog, why are you not using the overtime? And backzone time reached. Alright. That was like super duper simple. Who's that guy? AQZ paandyandy, never heard of him. I think it's like one of the no sealers time. But what we got enough time is actually going into round 2. And I just like announcing it. And oh, up. So round 2 started. Alright, that's super. And with that, I'm super interested in which game we're doing to watch now, because there are like so many cool players. I want to maybe like going to someone that's like not being showed that much. Oh, let's go into that. It's Fiend against BNT, and the game is still loading, and I'm super excited to see how this will go on. Quite State 2 and Game 2. Oh, that's like, I don't want to say that Jiraru is like disgusting, but it's like super disgusting at this point. It's like super disgusting. Yeah. So, and as we, oh no, maybe Rune, you need to prove that you're being the best Raru, because we see another Raru as well against Rin. Okay, I don't want to be like that, but just like out of the pure matchup, I would say Rin is going to be like in a good favor, because even if Raru is trying to hostage, it's like it doesn't matter, because basically Rune, if you're listening besides your like, I think super awesome amazing gameplay, Styria Festival actually easily counters Raru, like the hostage list, and we can see the other Raru will be played there as well. And also I would guess it's getting the anchor for that. So right now it's Raru's turn, and again could play like any bureaucrat that's doing something when the expedition is not moving. I've heard of Raiding Call into Festival. I mean, yes, you can using like Raiding Call, but can you use it like always? I mean, still if you have it like in the hand. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you know. Actually, this card is like super crazy. Right now, the Staff Clock, because when an opponent plays a card from reserve, you can actually just like create an orders recruit, and this is like super good against Rin, because Rin right now is like super happy saying like, hey, I'm being able to just like progressing and put something into reserve, but then forgetting to say, okay, there will be just like a whole unit, aka Soldier Recruit, that's going to be summoned either on the hero or the companion side. So it's like super duper crazy. I'm about to get Rin 2 from another no-show. I mean, right now I would say you have like always like 5 minutes to join in, but if this is the case, King River Red, then I mean, you still can like enjoy the stream like the whole time. Yeah, but it's like super sad to hear that. But it's sometimes like that. I mean, I remember I got like the where I was like a tournament where I actually got also 2 buys, like 3 wins, and it actually saved me because I just like needed to play another 2 games, and then it was just like basically I was qualified. And talking about qualified and certified things, we can see that you were still doing qualified and certified things as well. So place down the second Alorero, both of them actually going to be anchored. It's like super cool. And as we can see, the distance drive trial will be going to play it out. So the Iceborne Tiger sadly cannot create the Dragon Shade, and also sadly not giving any character anchoring as well. Like super hard, but hey, I mean, it's like still okay. So with that, it's actually again a double progress, and now the win can still decide again to just like place down 1 card with that, and it will be again the Muna Caregiver. It seems like super good. I mean, like in general, I don't see like that many Win players, if I'm being honest. It's just like the one in the Blitz series and also in the Championship series, and that I'm knowing of. But this is like super crazy. Because with that, it's just like cool to see. It's just like cool to see. And hold on. Okay, like that. And so let's go undefeated without playing a single game. I mean, King River, you can pay like the people that I don't need to show off, but. Just kidding. just kidding. So we can see that the Jack Frost is going to be just like resupplied, and there's like another one. So I would say goodbye to the staff clock because it not being possible to being played out in that case. That is like super interesting to see that. We've seen that another Monolith Legate will be placed down. So right now, it's actually a double sabotage that could be happened for our win. But what's also actually being like the case is basically that the ring can play out the Father's Phone, and okay, the Mana Reaping will be going to be placed down. And it's directly targeting the sleeping, and it's actually good. It's actually super good. I also would love to see that actually Father's Phone could be played out, because with that, I mean, 4 mana left, there would be potential chances that actually the Raro could be possibly able to remove it with Teamwork Training, or either just like play out a non-bureaucrat if there's something kind of going to be run into the deck. But in general, it would be also just like making sure that there would be like a double draw and just like play something out. But as we can see, the pseudo is actually going to be played out, so and the boost will be come down as first. Oh, I think like fan didn't know that you can basically just like first off draw the card and then getting the boost. But yeah, those are like some things that you still can learn, right? How to actually start to actually triggering the effects if a card is going to be played out. We can see again that the Iceborne Tiger is actually going to be placed down onto reserve, but there are like a ton of cards right now that needs to going to just like getting discarded, and we see the Alorero will come down. And also as well, I'm super interesting what it will be, both of death cards. Okay, that's like super biased. That's like super biased. It's like totally fine to choose that both. So also talking about choosing that both, we can see as well that the Mana Reaping getting resupplied, so another chance right now for our win to being using it to any character. I'm not sure if it's like worth to actually targeting the staff clerk, but it's also just like totally okay, because there needs to be stuff played out. I mean, what could be like a potential chance is just like using the Jack Frost. And Beerbrat Yuki, thank you so much for your follow and join in the stream. I hope you have a lot of fun like me and any other of us. I hope you also have fun, guys, for watching. If not, don't let me know, please. I cannot handle that. But what we can see is going to be handled is actually the Monolith Archivist that is going to be placed on the companion side. But I think you still could just like play the Jack Frost, and the Scripty Warlock is actually going to be exhaust. But as we can see, this will be actually not the case, and I'm just like asking myself, why is that the case, to deciding that. But there's like a reason for that. And we can see the Jack Frost will be played out again. Okay. Because with that you could potentially play out the Jack Frost and then Nevenka give, Nevenka take, 2 games losing. What? I'm an auto player too. I really enjoy your stream. I be about looking that it's super cool. Thank you so much. Always nice to hear if someone is enjoying the stream. Do you also participating in the tournament today or not? Are you also playing today? And earlier I see someone is going to be undefeated. I have a feeling someone is going to be undefeated. For with Nevenka, that would be like super crazy. Maybe we can take like a chance to watching one of your games as well. Would be super interesting in that case. So yeah, right now as you can see we're going to see another staff clerk that's like super crazy. You see it like 2 times in a row, and oh okay, playing the daughter of AQZ, but I think it's like totally fine. I mean, it's like totally fine to play it, even if I would be able to draw an additional card. And we see the Monolith Gate will be played down again. I mean, right now, what actually Win can do, it's just like playing out, for example, just like an example, to play out like the Magic Beans as a small pass-by, because if the Raro right now don't have like any chances to just like do anything for that, I feel not attempt, but I opt some. Oh, okay. But it's cool that you're being an Italian player, because all the AQZ tournaments are being European time zone based. Because I'm like not your neighbor, but I'm from Germany, and I also have family that is living in the south of Italy. It's like the next city to their small town is Crotone. Crotone? Crotone, yes. It's like Strongoli or Strongoli, right there living. So cool to see an Italian player. Every time there's like an Italian player, it reminds me just like of my family that's like living down in South Italy. One of my family members. Yes. So as you can see, it was just like a single progression again for the Rin. And I mean, it's like still not that bad, but what's like actually we have to mention right now that actually Julian is going more and more down by the time. And talking about that, it's just like, okay, so Receding Mowgli actually is a super cool card. Could be just like being used for anchoring the Alorero, but I think right now with that state of game, you just like want to progress as much as you can, just like to make sure that you're being able to do that. So, and so I'm kind of interested in if how like actually the Mowgli will get going to be used at some point. But let's see. So we can see the Mowgli will be started to be placed out on the companion side. And right now, if we don't have like anything, then it's just like a simple. It's just like a simple run right now. At some point, we see the fastest horror game of Blitz so far. Easy. You already finished Rune. That's super crazy. But remember, don't pay your opponents that they're FF, so you can still say you're the best horror player. Don't pay your opponents. Don't say like free invite to NUC finals. But talking about finals, so beside the game that we're watching right now, I think still like 3 mana left. There's like plenty of stuff that right now the Win can do. talking about finals, so every player that's finishing the games with 5 wins and 0 losses, and all of those 5 wins basically got played out, because you can actually just like draw games on PKA wherever you want to do that, but it's like also allowed in the tournament. I mean, no one is just like needs to play if there are like certain reasons to do that. It's still like the fact that plenty of players going to that right now, because usually it was like 6 rounds, but because of like in general that like the tournament was like not that quite shorter than like other tournaments, because as you can see like Board Games Arena like not that super strict in that case. It was like, yeah, it was like still like effect. We have to start to run something. It's automatic. So sometimes answering questions and chatting super hard. Actually, for everyone, if you missed out any stream or like any tournament series and you want to know how like the couple weeks before went, every VOD is going to be uploaded on my YouTube channel. Also, I will do like a recap or like a shorter recap for the tournament series every time. So for the Blitz and for the championship series, and also some other content. So check it out. And like if you want to watch the VOD again, then basically go to my YouTube channel, play it out. Raul lost on stream. What a shame. Yeah. It's like sadly, but I think the Raul could actually just like using the old strategy. But talking about the old strategy, let's see if the strategy of other players is working out as well, because we got plenty time to join another game. And I would say, maybe let's go. Let's go to table 42, I guess. Julian against Babama for anything. And talking about anything, the game is basically over. It's just like, it's actually cool paper, Harold. So GG on that. I think it was not the last time that this will happen potentially. Actually, there is like a game still being like low in progress. And it's Sojo against Justin. Both of them being on time. I mean, Justin being 2 seconds in overtime. And again, it's a fan coach, so I mean, we didn't miss like anything out. I would say we didn't miss like anything out of this of the last match, besides the fact that we don't see like a super cool paper Harold. But what we can see is actually the rare version of the Magpang Holder, as well as the Aloe being placed down. And so right now the fan could do a potentially double progressioner. It's just like the fact that there's like a potentially other card that could be played out, and we need to just like realize that the Duel of Crits still being in the reserve for our coach there. And so the Magpang Holder is like an easy goodbye, my friend. So with that, let's see how it's going on. So it should take like plenty of time. Oh no, Coleman against Anchor. Wait, this game seems bugged. Oh no, it was just like not loading. I'm sorry guys. Now we can see what's happening. I was super confused. There was just like Coleman get like angered. I was like, where? not in this game, I guess. But it's like not a problem at all. So the fan again being able to progress one time again. And so with that, getting another boost to the mass. But I actually think like it's like a super cool card for Kojo, because cards are going to be out of my expedition like easily to get those 3 cards per turn. I mean, what's like actually being smart for the Haven Seringa being put on sleep is not only because just like of the high stats that the Haven Seringa right now have, it's also just like the fact that right now our coach are not being able to draw like any card and also subscribed. Hey, how amazing, Cole! Thank you so much. And why fan and also enemy? You need to explain me that. Also, cool that Cole actually joined up, guys, because Cole is actually being the other tournament organizer for our Turbo Tuesday. Oh man, it's so hard to say that. So if you think like, oh man, this tournament was too short and I cannot sleep, then you can also go there, because I'm always giving you shit. I don't want to say that this is shit, it's like cool money. And I'm always excited to get that. Maybe someday I can pay out my Twitch stream money. But then I need to reach 100 euros for I remain undefeated draw. So the Regierung decided we are having dinner together, need to drop. Oh no, I guess like the Regierung is everywhere in the team HSC. Huh? Hold up, Gov is taking you to dinner in America. I would be so scared. Cool, it's like, is it like that was a serious question? So do you know what we mean with the government or the Regierung? Or do you actually think that we mean with that the government, like the government? Because I don't know if it's like a joke. I only know the literal translation. Okay, I guess we should involve you in our German thing. So in Germany, I don't know if you have like by names for your girlfriend, partner, or like wife. And one by name here in Germany, as like a funny joke, is like that you're saying, I need to ask the government, aka your partner, if you're allowed to do some stuff, because like ruining everything. So this is like basically the joke. For all those who are not being in Germany, but I don't know if you have like those funny by names as well in America. And here is the oh. I didn't know. Okay, earlier we need to go in. I heard myself. I just did it because you are. Right, what? It's free. I honestly avoid those trick here because only had the rights make those. Oh, okay. Yeah, but for us, it's like it's always the right. I'm sorry. Sometimes my English is like not the yellow from the egg. My ball and shit. Oh, you mean like that? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you also have like some, and hello, Epsilon. Elira, I'm searching for you, which table you are. You're being like 2-0. I should find you. Where are you? Hold on, where are you? Oh no, what did I do? Wait, what did I do? Oh, hold on. What did I do? Hold on. I want to search here Elira so that we can watch your game. Ah, here you are. So let's go and insert funny. I hate my wife joke. Yeah, it's not like that in Germany. So there are like still some certain things. As someone who loves this part very much, and it's a thing. So some are me because yeah, that's true, killer. It's like also the same for me. Yeah, Code. That's like totally right. So. It's like basically I'm also always like writing it or saying it if like my partner's basically next to me, and it's like, yeah, I need to ask the government if we are allowed to go there. What is actually double funny because basically my girlfriend is actually planning everything for us because I'm either like super busy or like super forget it or forgetting like everything, so she doesn't have a name, just arrive. Oh. So but now we have like the joke behind that, but it's just like a joking around. I don't know if there are like mean words in Germany. There are like a couple of ones, but I don't know how to translate, and I also don't want to use them as well because they're like actually words that I've still like hearing like from co-workers that like being around 50 to 60 years old, and then they're thinking it's like funny too, as you mentioned it, to doing hate on the partner. But anyway, what I'm not going to hate is actually to watch Nevanka and Plotch being in action against Nevanka and Plotch, and as we can see, basically it's a mirror, guys. So we see the Magic training will come out to the first point. I think the best card in whole Lira. because play it and win it, and actually Nevenka can do it again. And with that, it's just like super amazing, like in the double size, because right now the upper Nevenka actually should need to decide actually to not like roll dice on anything. So right now the Nevenka could basically play our bros Incaster as well, and just like a Mountain Gate, you're being sure to progress. And also, oh, that's good. It's actually good because you roll the dice and it's a 2, so it's a 3. So it's actually making sure to progress in that way. I mean, I had to quit at the boss call from lunch. Was, oh no, Chili, that's super sad. But hey, thank you so much still for playing. But I've hoped that you're being one of the Ziggy set going undefeated. so have fun with the boss call, boss meeting, whatever. Was super fun to watch your first game. Was super fun to watch your first game. And also the fun will continue in this mirror match. And as you can see, there is like one expedition, like 2 actually, basically. No, it's only 1. I'm sorry, guys. For Solark right now. And as we can see, the Mountain Gate will be played out again in that case. So right now the upper one can have like make a little bit more of decisions, and actually this is really good to play this here, because it's actually really good at blocking the hero side as well as progressing maybe at some point. You know, guys, we need to face the boss every day. we need to face the boss like every day. I also had like a super rough boss meeting today, or like with my bosses for my work, because I've getting like, Chili, give me your login, I play for you. Oh, I mean, this is like nice, and actually Cole can play a serious deck. I'm just kidding. But Cole, you need to play Ziggy. You need to know that. You need to play Sigisma. Just in case you want to think about that. You need to play Sigisma, okay? But talking about, we see like a double progression right now going on, and as you can see, the Contortionist will be played out. So there's like the progress chance, but there's like still like a no mana at all. And with that, actually the Arbos, yeah, Incaster could basically be played, and this would be a double progress. If not, the roller dice right now will carry it. I will only play Ziggy if it's like how Kaifu played Ziggy. If I would know how Kaifu plays Ziggy, then I just say yes. Yes, it's the same way. It's the same way. It's don't guys, please don't say it's not the same way. It's the same way, Cole. Now, actually, it's super interesting what Chili played. He played like some cool mechanics that I think it's like super working for Ziggy. And actually won the first round by just like one single stat. That was also just like super crazy at this point. Like super interesting and super crazy. So as you can see, oh, the Magic training again. I mean, we got so many good suspensions. Can we maybe also suspend that? Just asking for a friend. I'm just like asking for a friend basically. But we could if we wanted to. Okay, alright, I'm stopping it. But what we're not stop is the next Incaster that will be coming out to play. That's like super crazy at this point. And all one cast. I mean, yeah. I mean, I get the point. If we would need to talk like serious about that, but it's actually like. I mean, some one cost drops are like super fine for me, but I think like most of them are like super. I don't want to say disgusting, but it's like a one cost draw is like super disgusting. Don't get me wrong, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like always that we will play here like Magic the Gathering with like all the one cost blue spells. I'm just like waiting for the counter spells. maybe if they're getting released. And what we also see getting released is like the anchoring onto the martingale, because the dice will be in a lucky mood. And with that, we also can see the comments where we played out. I just need to refresh the letterboard. And oh wait, hold on guys. I need to always go up. I don't know how to fix it. So, now it's going to be like a dice, but right now just like running another dice, but it's not making a difference, yes. So just like again a 1 bar or 1 trade, and it's just like one expedition that actually earlier is being behind to be on the same expedition. So this is like super interesting right now, because it seems like at the beginning like almost that actually so like we're just like taking out the game, just like by the trust is going to be. I don't want to talk like in general about mirror matches, because actually I don't want to be that guy, but if you're being able to draw earlier magical training and a verbose incaster than your opponent, then it's basically GG for you. So I'm just saying, I said it in stream, I will not take it back. Oh, oopsala. Will not take that back. But what I will start to take back is actually my hopes, because I thought that I would get a 5-0, but then we can at least one Evenka is getting the win. At least one Evenka is getting the win and going 3-0. It seems also like that actually King Riverred is going to be played, because there is like no chat message as well. And as we can see, is 6 again. Alright. And is it you may have target character other than me lose fleeting? Okay. This is crazy. Sorry, I didn't see this in time. Oh. I mean, is there still like an AQZ member playing? Just asking for a friend. One is having dinner with the government, the other one is working, so the government is taking all players for AQZ. Now we have the chance to participate in the tournament, and we can't. Okay, but what you also can see is like the Blitz guitar is still being like a reserve, and actually would be a super good card, to be honest, for that moment. I'm just a retire, and yeah, and you're completely retired. It's like you're being one of the elderies of like Altered. That's like true. I'm glad I got 2 rounds. Yeah, I'm also super excited. So at least we got like to watch 1 round of you against Lynchbjörn. And this was like one of the games that I had on the list. Was like, oh, that would be super fun to watch. Yeah, and it happened. So I'm super happy. I'm super happy for the day. Also super happy because basically, guys, after 2 months, I'm finally going to be going back to work tomorrow. So this is like super cool. And what is also super cool is we're going to see the Daedalus. Okay, but I managed to win. Yeah, but I mean it's like riding a bicycle, right? We're working again. Yes. I didn't know if I told you, but no, I'm gonna miss you so much. Yeah, I'm working not that many hours. It's still just like the entrance, and it's also just like a way of take a look if I'm being able to work. Because we had like a talk today, like with my boss basically, and yeah, so there are like some changes. So maybe I got like even more time in the future, or like after the summer, because I would change like my study system, how I will finish like my education, because right now I'm just like full-time working and doing it, but maybe it's changing that I'm just like going to school and not working it, and then just like getting a side job or something. So yeah. But talking about the side job, actually the side job this Inara is doing to keep the game up with the Kategiri Mage Dancer is also super fun to watch. Super amazing. We see actually that the Snowball Commando will come into the play. And it's a frost, so there's like an exhaust. Oh, for the Daedalus, that's super sad, but we see the Marriott. There's another one. What is this? So many Mage Dancers. So many mage dancers coming into the game. That's like super, super crazy. And here we go again, the Magic Kit training will be drawn out. So, the next one is also just like target gains leading and then lose leading. I mean, this is like the third way I see like how the mages would be used. So there are like the first version where you're basically just like returning cards back or like spells back. The next one was just like basically you're boosting your entire board and then winning with that. And the third one is basically you lose or getting fleeting. That's like super interesting to watch. Super excited for that, because even if it's going like to an overtime, there will be plenty of cards missing. I mean, it's like not that a big problem right now for our button Nevenga, because there are like 2 cards anyway in the reserve. But it's just like the perfect that it's just like the Blizzard Guitarist that's being usable for the companion side right now. But there's still like 2 mana left for Alara, and as you can see, I'm free. Oh, I hear that person exalt. Oh man, that's cool. Didn't we watch a game of you? Oh no, it was a different win. But then we've got 2 wins in the tournament. This is crazy. This is beyond crazy. And this is also beyond crazy. Alaria, no way. Oh man, it's super hard. Yeah, it's like I can't believe that was a stressful game, but it was also like super fun to watch, because you fight it back. You fight it really good back. But also Sonic takes the win, so congrats on that. Did you actually Sonic play like any unique? Not at all. That's also like super fun to watch if like non-uniques at all would be played. And talking about playing, we can go to the next table, and it's actually just like game 3, so there's like another round 4 and then round 5, and the tournament will come to an end. And talking about the end, maybe we will see how it will be end for Captain Taiktok and Natsu Naruto. So going into the game, and as you can see, it's actually a Sabash against Culture, but still like plenty of cards left to be played. So it's like still a super still winnable thing right now, and actually being okay doing it like that. So what I need to watch right now, it's actually just like if I need to get the link for the pre-registration. Oh, I didn't see the message popping up. That's like super interesting. Oh. And it's super amazing that many people from like the community is answering the questions, so I know that I've put the base questions correctly down. So they're understandable. I'm super excited. This is like for those who don't know, I'm actually like a kindergartner and going to do like the last education to being like in the highest possible way for that for the job. And what I actually love, and it's also basically what I then love as a tournament organizer, is like you explain something. I ain't in chat. Oh no, Cole. I mean, you got. Someone took your spot. Some more people took your spot. Yeah, so I'm always super amazed if I'm seeing like people understand something, and then instant that I need to answer every time something, then like people instant just like saying, yeah, it's like that. And then I'm like, hey, that's actually cool. Because it's like always my biggest dream, or which like if I'm being in a kindergarten or like for my group as well. If I'm just like need to explain something one time, that even if a new kid is joining into the group for some reason, it's actually now almost every rule just like by being existing in the group. It's a little bit less stressful to always answering those questions. But what seems super stressful is still like the game for culture, because there's like so many. Yeah, they should instead. That's right, Cole. They should watch the video. I mean, I will also put it at the end on the how do you say it? On the tournament chat. And okay, so we can see that the Acolano make Ribby plays down. I mean, right now, the Grams actually could be played out. The permanent could be sacrificed at some point. Is this like still like the question if this is like worth it or not? As you can see, the Browse Tracer would be placed down, but with that Grams actually could be. Oh, there's something again. If you control a token, another press bug. And also both of them actually getting like a boost, so this is like super much boost, too many boosts basically right now. And I'm not sure if it's like working out, but right now actually Kocho get the chance of being able to just like play it out the Swiftgen on the companion side and then getting the game. Because it spent one of my killing counters. I'm sorry. I thought it was more counters. I'm sorry. It's only one counter, okay, but with that you can basically just like put both counters on Coppelia and that's it. That's a GG right now. Yes. But I mean, at the end, we didn't know what like the last cards would be on the hand as well. So yeah, congrats for that, for Captain Tag Talk. And so let's see how this will be going to be out. So let's go back into the main hub. We still got like some couple of rounds being left, so we can join one. And let's go to table 8, enter against Tanky. Tanky that also being showed off in the stream. So let's see how this will go to end right now. As you can see, also again, Zero being totally 500 and are not like those of, oh no, if you have less than 8 mana tokens you control are gigantic. If you have less than 8. But when if you control one or more landmarks and you're being able to draw a card, I mean, this is like not bad at all. It's like, thanks for listening to my podcast. Now we can go into the game. It seems like we're being on the same game that I was talking about, but actually that was a crit. I'm also wondering who made it, but I think the person who made it actually being super smart for doing that. Actually, Cole, did I subscribe? Hold on. Oh yeah. Let's go. It's this video, guys. So if you have any questions about how a tournament is working or in general how like the BGA system is working, check out the video by Cole. It was a super amazing video. Maybe one of my rare chances that I'm basically just like, the end time. I don't know, but I forgot to mention what if my opponent doesn't show up. I think he did. But I mean, like, if I'm being serious, those are like, I mean, it's like still a tutorial, you're right. But can't you just like add some frames or like some seconds to a video and saying like, if opponent don't show up, you win for free? I think it's like working because you can also just like cut on YouTube, right? Or basically you can just like double upload the video and getting double clicks. So I mean but talking about double clicks, it's just like one click away to get into the next game. So with that, right now we are being into round 4, so it's like only this and then round 5 and then we're finished for today. And I mean, we can actually join table 3 Lore against Stereo because both of them I didn't watch. So I'm just sending the link. I mean, yeah, that's true. You can split it up. That's also a good way. Or maybe I'm doing a split up and just like stealing your content. Okay, it wasn't that funny. Oh, it was basically funny. Okay, Stereoart is going to be dead, and when I gain a sleep, I gain 2 boosts. If you reserve target character other than me gains 1 boost. Okay, this is like super crazy. Because hold on. I know this unique. Okay, I don't know this unique yet. Okay, okay. The guy who I talked about is super lucky. But talking about super lucky stuff, Lore is now there with the turn. And as we can see, it's just like a simple resupply at this point. But it's still like the case like with 2 mana to place down something against the Order's Nightron. And no, it's actually the Tiny Chin. So it seems like we're seeing a new Hydro. I wonder why you thought you knew that unique. Yeah, you know, sometimes people sending me like weird uniques and saying they're cooked like entirely. And then I need to pay them those things. And then I need to buy them those things. And then I don't have like any money left for the marketplace. And then the person is cooked with the deck. Yeah, yeah, it's like always happening. Yes, yes. So, yes. Just kidding with that. So, as you can see right now, the Flora tent will be placed on. It's giving me session expired again. Oh no. That's sometimes really hard, and it also seems pretty hard right now because the teacher can't do anything against the aloe vera right now. It's going to be placed there as well, and the aloe vera can basically just like getting anchored again. And I'm also feeling that the Order's Nightron is being there for that case, but at least right now Tisha would be able to progress forward with the Sneezer Shrimp, but on the downside, basically, there is like not any resources left for Tisha. Even if like there is like 1 mana ahead. I mean, still is like you can just like pass by, right? So no need to actually just like put it on. So with that, let's see how it's will working. I'm so sorry guys, and sometimes I need to answer some questions through the chat. So going back, we see the second unique is going there, roll a die, and then getting a boost, and it's also just like an after you. It's like super interesting uniques to see here right now. Actually, because like an Alice like that, never saw that before. And also, as we can see, the Starfruit would be placed there. So right now, the Caesar Shroom will be not able to progress because the highest stat right now counts for aloe vera. But with that, we just like simply see the Young Su, and with that, basically, actually the fan can just like pass, and it would be a double progression right now for the Tisha, as well as we can see also 1 progression for the fan. I mean, at the end, there will be just like a double resupply again, and Axiom Prim. I hope it was right. Thank you so much for your follow. And now it was like a super funny thing happened in the tournament chat. Sometimes if you're being like outside of European based time, or just like for Central European, sometimes the session already expired because there's like a certain time frame where you're being able to just like register for a tournament that's happened for the day. And what I'm people always saying is like, just reload. And then I feel like out of 10 people, maybe one actually is doing it, and the other 9's like still complaining about that they're not being able to register and saying I'm lying. But it's like a whole different topic. Anyway, and this is just like super funny because right now I wrote it again, and just like after 10 seconds, like the person was like, hey, I just needed you for that it like rock. And I was like, yeah, as I said, just like reload as much as possible, and then you're being able to just like register for the tournament. If you're being outside and watching to the stream and watching back to the game, as we can see right now, there will be the focus on the Hero Expeditioner, but it's still like the thing that the Weeelcooome could be potentially just like playing out. Just by being played out, and the Aloe actually going to be oh no, it's fleeting. It's fleeting. Sorry. Sometimes I'm messing around with the cards. Sometimes messing around and using the after you right now. I mean, this will be a pass by, and you can actually just like play out the a cappella training. So the Tragina we're going to get removed, but you can also put it actually on the Aloe, as we can see right now, just like to make sure that the Aloe is getting removed for the upcoming turn. And this is like a super favor right now for the fan, that even if the teacher was able to double progress, that it actually seems like super hard now, because teacher being super down low on resources, and there needs to be a certain point where I believe that actually the teacher needs to basically stop to like resupply. So I'm super excited to see how this will continue. And so we can it's like super interesting. And we can see the magical training getting resupplied, as well as the carrying gun now. Also interesting way to play the deck. This is like super interesting. Never saw that card like before in action. Never saw this like before in action. We can also just like quickly check through the leaderboard how actually like everything going. Oh no, actually no one is finished yet. That's super interesting. Super interesting, no one is finished yet. And as we can see, the Mirror Reunion will be placed down as well. And so the Anansi right now going to be placed down, getting a super huge amount of buffs. But we also can see that the Hydrakina is going to be placed down here. I mean, it's still not possible to play. Let's see if Fan actually got kind of some sabotage at this point. So it would be super interesting to see what's happening with that here. But yeah, I wonder how this will go on. I'm super interesting for that. We can see right now that the it's going to be placed like that. That's like super cool. And another Aloe, but it's like actually not being okay. So it's still again. Oh no, there's like no progress. It's just like the boost for the upcoming turn. Maybe it could be right. So it's getting closer and closer and closer to an end actually. But the problem is right now with the Hydrakina, even if you need to spend additional 2 costs to remove it, if like the fan just like sitting on any Requiem right now in hand, or on a Cloth Cocoon as well, this would be like a super expensive thing with the Hydrakina, because it's going to be played out. You only have like 1 mana left, and then you can play out, actually you can just like play out the Storefit and you would be like totally fine. So let's see how this will going to be in the end, but right now it's like not a good case for the Tisha to basically place down. As you can see in the reserve, the Chiron will be placed down, as well as the Hedda and the Lyra Contourist. and also with the header being able to just like stick on the Aloe. But I feel like now if our Lore decided to play the Hydroquina, this would be like an almost guaranteed lost at this point if there's like a Requiem or a Cloth Cocoon or even a Twinkle Twinkle or something else just like sitting down there, just like waiting to be played out. So let's see how the decision will be taken. I mean, with the Chiron and with the Turkina, it's still like a super good chance to just like play it out in a different kind of way, because sadly the Hydroquina comes in a little bad state of game during that time. So yeah, basically let's see how this will going to be. Okay, we see the Son of Yggdrasil will be going to be placed down and is being gigantic, but I think even with that, the Storefred will be played, yes. I mean, City Chiron can be played down as well on the hero side. And so 2 characters is going to get a boost and seems like super duper strong. So let's see how basically Fan right now will actually going to face that point. It's like an interesting fact, and as you can see, the Magpang holder will be placed down. With that, super interesting. Oh, sometimes I'm doing some miss things with. Oh no, not again. Oh. Okay, I have it. Twitch.tv paandyandy. Yeah, let's go. Maybe some of the tournament. And Lore wins actually. GG on that. Super awesome to see how to fix that in that case. We still got some rounds up, and I would say maybe we can join in. Who we didn't watch this day? Maybe one of those B-Red members. Oh yeah, we can go basically to B-Red Gimkill. Actually, people that joined in also on the last AQZ as well. And what we see here, it's actually an... Oh, it's an Aphanas. Oh yeah, you can see it, but now you can see it. So as you can see, oh yeah, the Trinket will be placed down, so Erdogan is saying GG, but he had to come back for me. So actually funny, that's already coded to be like a GG, but I mean at the end it's still like, I mean, so I mean, at the end, it's still like being the case to just like progress. I mean, even if it's like going to be like that way, because right now you can just like getting rid of the Conjuring Seal as well, and so you still got like a good chance as a Fanas against Sigisma, because also the Siki just like decided to not mana this turn, but I think also just like with the town square. It's hard, I get it, it's hard, and then there's just like the extra draw with the Baba Yaga 2-2. I mean, also just like most of the funny ways to see it like that, it actually just like the rare version is getting suspended and there we see more and more uniques coming up for the draw. And coming up for the draw, we see the Mana Moth as well going to be placed down, so being able to progress through that side. We see the Odyssey card that's basically going to be placed down here. And right now, Aphanas is correct. It's like super impossible. The Haga got just hungered. Oh wait, which table? was it a mirror match and the distance 5 draw would be played, so yeah, it's a GG. Table 16, maybe we can see it still. I mean, if it's like still going, here. Oh, King Riverred, you're playing. Let's see, Zoresti Hunger. Oh, here it is. Akasha versus Asati. Oh yeah, both decks that actually completely can destroy me as a Go rank player. I'm now a certified Go rank player. Yes, I am. And Marcus, hi! Hey, thank you so much for your follow. And for you, I'm so sorry I forgot to send you out the prizes for the last time because I needed to go spontaneously out of town, and so I was like not being at home until now. I'm so sorry, but you will get it after the tournament, I promise. I'm so sorry, I wanted to write you, but it's like many things going up right now in the private life, so yeah, so what maybe I can explain for you, chat, because sometimes I'm focused for the last game. Okay, good. You're focused for the last game? Okay. Then I can send you double prizes if you're winning. So it's okay. I get it. No, actually, what I wanted to say, the reason is like, maybe it's like cool to talk a little bit about it, in the fact we're watching the last game. So maybe you saw a little bit that I was like quite more active during the couple last 2 months, outside of like the regular streams. The reasons for that was that I was actually not being able to work because I've overworked myself. It's like a little bit, yeah. It's a little bit like not a good system right here in Dresden about the kindergartens and stuff like that, because most of the time you as a kindergartner, you need to take care of the children almost like for yourself as a one person most of the time. And then I got like a knee injury with that, and so I was to stay at home, and tomorrow I will go back to work. So there will be sadly less videos during the week, but at the end the stream and stuff like that will be the same. But it's also being good to getting in more time, because after this, like, so I'm still like being in education wise, so I want to get like the highest education for the kindergarten job here in Germany or in Saxony in general. And so I still need to go to school like for 1 year, and for the last year I've decided to switch like completely to school and not to work beside it, because I already worked like as a full kindergartner basically. And so I have more time to stream and stuff like that, because I just like need to focusing on school, and then I can also focusing on the project here. And Amro, thank you so much for the follow. Super nice that you joined in the stream. So for everyone who's watching and also still didn't got his prize pack for any tournaments, I'm super sorry, but it was like quite busy days and weeks, because there was like so much things going on, and I will need to get like to stock up it to get to the point where everything is worked out. Yeah, and also I have like a work talk tomorrow with my work for like the last month that I'm being there. If I want to work like less hours, or I want to stay like on the less hours that I'm usually working, because I've started to go back to work, but like with like almost no hours at all. So I was like basically, if it comes down, I did like working for like 5 hours for the whole week or 10 hours. Yes. So this is right now the case of paandyandy. This is right now the case. And Runfolk, nice that you're back for watching. I hope you had a nice dinner. I had like a super delicious pizza before the stream with like super delicious cheese on it, like some cheese actually from France. Yeah, it was like super tasteful. It's like super tasty. Oh, I feel like I did like the wrong tournament link. Oopsie doopsie. Oh yeah, I did the wrong tournament link. Oopsie doopsie doopsie doopsie. We need to do like another. Okay, actually figure it out that I put the wrong tournament link into that, and actually sabotage after rest, so actually Stefan needs to do something, because otherwise Stefan is actually basically losing. Oh no, it's already loaded out. Okay, it's like super weird. I've put the wrong link, but I guess it's like okay, people can just like also going for that link, and then I just like say, can we do it for the Blitz? So we're being into round 5, and actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players went on 4-0. So basically 3 players being able to get undefeated. And talking about undefeated, we can basically start to watch Burgers against Liiike, and this is again the classical Culture against Sigisma. So I'm just like saying the link is correct because there's like not the other link that's like super super. Oh, maybe we forgot to put like the other. It's like okay. But still, thank you so much, Man of Games, that we're being able to getting the Adventure Pass. It's the sponsor for like the AQZ Blitz Tournament Series, as well for the AQZ Championship Series, and it's also my local store here in Dresden. And talking about local things, it's going to be dark outside, so I on the light so you can still see me. And let's go for the final rounds. And as we can see, there will be a super fast game right now, but both of the players are like super well known. So Liiike was one of those guys that's going to be like in the second place for for one of bigger tournaments that happened last time in France, also with Culture as well. And Marcus is just like in general like a super strong player, so I'm already so excited for like every qualifiers that's happening, because I'm like super interested in how like the how like all the well-known players, like especially like for the online tournaments, are going to be. So I'm super excited for that. So so let's see how this will continue in that case. So City Sandman will be placed down and going to be onto the Mighty Chin. So super cool. So let's see, yes. It's being a double progression right now from Lucas, and I'm still like interested in if this will be like, if this could be already the game, because it's like super fast. The game is like happening in a super fast pace for both of these players. It's like so crazy. And as we can see, the Haven Bouncer will be played out as well, so we can see to the companion side. And here we go, the Osprey will be played, so actually there will be the next draw card. Still 4 mana left, and as we can see, the Dallas would be played out. And I guess it's going to be boosting the Kojo, the Buddha, the companion of Kojo, of course. And so we got like an extra one for that. And it seems like with that we actually let's see how this will end, because the Daedalus, it's like, okay, oh, we see the field reinforcements. Is it just like another trot car, or is basically just like an token that would be placed down? No, it's actually a card draw. So I'm super interested right now. What would be the last card actually? What will be the last card right now? And there will be just like the roller dice again. I mean, what potentially could it be? Oh no, it's like not enough, sadly. I was thinking of like teamwork training maybe at the end, but it's like, and we're going to be onto that. And as we can see, this will be going on to there as well. And we see down below there this one. So it's like super hard, but it's like a super fun game to watch because both of them are like super fast. I mean, we're being in this state like after around 3 minutes for both of one, so like after 6 minutes already like being in that case, like in general, this is like super crazy. Just like to watch. So as you can see, there will be just like placed down the oldest recruit again, and also as well the Osma placed down as a bureaucrat. And so that's the next bureaucrat this afternoon will cost 1 less. So I'm super interested in. I mean, right now it's actually a super favor for the Sigma that actually the Mighty Jin that's being onto the reserve don't prevent like anything of like the rather region types to progressing forward, because even if like Cliffy would be able to also progressing on one of the side, it's still like the fact that like Marcus actually can double progress onto this in the button below. So I'm super interested in how this will going to be, and super interested in. So still thinking, and oh yeah, okay, that's like super strong. We see the Browse Pathfinder will be the starting off with that, and Mook is just like saying not bad. That is funny. And we can see actually the Frog Prince will be placed down on the hero side. And still right now our coach got like 6 mana left. We see the Mighty Jin being there in the reserve for that case. We're also seeing the 2 Fairy wouldn't do like anything right now. So maybe the Mighty Jin could be just like also making sure to double progress at this point somehow. But as we can see, the 2 Fairy actually will be placed down right now for all the Fae. And so as well we can see how this will going to end. And okay, we actually got the Aegis Templar right now, and it's not going to be played out as a scout effect. It's actually going to be sent down as a whole character. So that's like super interesting, because if that, you mean like sure that there's like still like 2 mana left, so there is something else onto the hand for our Sigismar right here. And it's actually the teamwork training that I've guessed before. How did I know that? I'm just like an experienced player. Just kidding, guys. Super cool game. It was a super amazing game to watch. It was also just like super fast. So with that, congrats on that. I mean, I don't want to really to take time to watch who's going to be into that, because we're still being able to watch some other games. So we can go directly to table 1, actually, Lore against Rootsy. And again, it's a fan, but this time it seems like the fan is being like in a really okay spot. I mean, it's still like 8 mana left. There is like the mana reaping as well there for the T-shirt right now. But we can see, oh, with the sleight of hand and also with like both of the Anansis as well being sitting there. Whew, it's like going to be like a pretty tough game right now. So let's see how this will be going to end. As we can see, the Afandas will be placed at the Anansi directly will be placed down on the companion side. I mean, we still got like the mana reaping, so the mana reaping could potentially just like being used to getting rid of that. But maybe it was also just like debate in general to directly say, okay, I will place it down and you need to play your mana reaping down, because otherwise I will continue to focusing on that spot. And so decided to do that. We see the Tech Lab will coming out to play, and we're seeing the Alarara, and it's like actually would be like still super okay to use like the Sleight of Hand, just like replace 1 card, just like as a small pass by. And make sure that there is like not anything. Yeah, I'm alone today, Cole, but it's like totally fine for a fast tournament like that. I mean, it's been a long time that I've talked like that much in around like 2 hours. I hope I did well, guys. I hope you can also enjoy the stream as well with me solo. But yeah, I always said like that I would love that my team is playing in the Blitz instead of streaming, because it's like a super fast tournament, and usually it's like easier to just like organizing and doing the stream, because there's like a whole section like not. I love this Blitz format. Oh, thank you so much, Marcus. And it seems like you won again. So if you're being first or second place, then enjoy your tribalized booster. On this case. And Liiike, always like so nice to chat with him. It's like super funny. It's like super funny. Always like the tournament chat. I mean, what's like actually funny is actually that the tournament chat. And Rune, you got mentioned. Relax when you got Rune for trolling the timer with Faru. Super funny. Oh, as you can see, it's going to be like that. I mean, what potentially could play right now with 2? Is like a Tringle possible at this point? Because, oh, it's like seems super hard again. This is like, oh my goodness, it's like super duper hard. Again in this case, because with that, it's actually also like a good example that if you know, there would be like one to remove it for like any deck. And like the strongest thing for Fanny right now is just like basically that you can small after use, as Agent Potato said in the chat, to do like some small after use, and with that actually basically being able to just like see what your opponent is doing, to also just like play around those removals, but it's also sometimes just like that. So and Jolly Rock actually got 5-0 game changer. Weeelcooome, yeah, the Weeelcooome is a total game changer, but it's like nothing. It's like not change anything. So that's it. And so with it, I would say we're being on to the end for the tournament. Double Hydra saw to challenge. Yeah, that's true. Double Hydra is like basically like super duper hard to challenge, because it's like basically if you remove it, it's like going to be in this early game. I mean, we still got like some games up, but the other tables are already finished, and it seems that Marcus again just like won the tournament, but we still got like 3 people that's going to be qualified for the final series as well. So super cool to see. And oh, is it like already finished? I'm confused. Did I miss something? No, there are like still 2 games left, so maybe let's go to table 14, just like beside that. No, but actually the tournament is 5 rounds. For all those who joined new in the stream, and again another teacher, guys, you need to, can we see something new? Well, at the end, I'm joining the table, so. No, what I want to say is like, actually the Blitz was starting out not to being like a fast tournament, but also being like fast in general time as well, because like usually general tournaments, beside like the ace tournaments going to be happened as like a knockout system, are always being like around 2.5 to 3, even more hours sometimes, and this is like super duper much during the week. And I was like, hey, with the AWOL on Monday and the AQZ Championship Series on Thursday, also with the AQZ NUC as well, or maybe like with both of those tournaments, because the Championship Series also on 5 rounds, I was always like, hey, it's like super long tournaments, and it's still like super cool to play, but it's like during the week, and I want to make sure that maybe there's like being a spot for a tournament where people can also just like playing without having like that much time during the week. Because for me, it's like, for example, I'm staying on Monday on AWOL if I have the time to do so, being on Tuesday here for you for the AQZ Blitz to organize. If the government, as we has as a joke, says it's okay, I'm also playing the NUC as well, or join in maybe the commentary. And then you have like the Thursday event for the AQZ Championship Series, and then all of those people always also have like maybe like a local to visit during the week. And then you have like the qualifiers, the Tumult Championships, so many things that you can basically play if you have stuff like that around your area. I mean, I know some people that don't have it, so they are lucky for every tournament. But so I was like, hey, maybe we can create a tournament format that's super fast to play. And I am like a certified love in Blitz chess, and also like being short. And then we did like the 6 rounds, and with the 6 rounds the tournament still would go around 10, like after 10. And I was like, oh, this is like still, that's like still a little bit too long for me. Maybe we're just like shortening it out, and it actually worked out pretty well, and I'm super excited for that. So the maximum time reached out, so actually come to an end with the tournament in general. So let's see now. Actually, who is still playing? Why do I'm always missing? I'm always missing a table. I'm sorry. So. And as we can see, it's again a Rin, and oh, there's actually a Rin playing Small Step. This is super interesting. It was my most favorite card in action. So with that, we're coming to an end. Hey guys, it was a super amazing evening here with you, and it's super cool that it's being like that short, and so the 5 rounds worked out well. We got 107 players, so it's being less players like last week, but I guess because most of the players realize now that this is like one of the faster tournaments, so I'm super excited that there would be like the cap of like over 100 players still. It's like always like a super nice feeling for me. And with that super feeling, I'm also announcing the players that going undefeated, and it was Lori04, Marcus, and Jody Rock George. So congrats on that. And also for all those ones who only got like 1 lose, it was Woodsy, Educan, TCA Trotora, Borgolos, Adam, Weeelcooome Rick, Sylvain, Lefay, Augustuka, Baba Muffs 90, Stereo Heart, O2, Aroni, Nordic Tritanks, B-Word AK-47, Amo, Kalu. Oh no, I'm being too fast, but this is actually that. So with only 1 lose. So it was a super amazing tournament again to watch. It was super cool. Also, it's super amazing to have like a short tournament like that, because some of us going to work, to school, or anywhere else tomorrow, for me as well. And if you want to watch like the full stream, you say like, hey, I was too late, paandyandy. I was too late. Then you can check out my YouTube channel, because always day after I will upload the VOD as well. You can watch it here, but on YouTube you can watch it like always. And so yeah, I will also do like some recaps for the tournaments, but instead of doing like a directly upload after 1 day, I will take care that I'm doing those recaps during the weekend for both tournaments. So it's just like because going back to like full work and then the tournaments, I don't have like quite the time anymore to do that. So if you liked it, thank you so much. And then if you still want to go like to the next tournaments, the Altered Ace is already open. We'll start around 12, I guess. And also tomorrow will be in the NUC as well. So this is like Ace. And also on Thursday, as always, Ace. Yes, not Altered Ace. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm always saying Altered Ace. And this is the AQZ Championship Series. And also tomorrow will be the NUC. Just like, you know what? Register for every tournament. I don't care. Register for every tournament. Yes. With that, thank you so much for watching. Have a nice evening, day, wherever you live. And yeah, we see us guys. So, oh wait, you cannot see the hand. So, bye bye.